Hello guys and welcome back to another video. I am Wolf. But first I gotta thank you guys for 23 subscribers. It's not a lot yet, but it's better than none. And I'm really grateful. I thank you guys for watching the vids. Now let's get into the tech news. First off, Apple. Apple's rumored mixed reality headset includes dual 8K displays and is supposed to attract a cost of 3,000 USD. Okay, yeah. Apple Apple likes to, come into an industry and pretend like they revolutionized it because they wait until the tech is mature enough and then do some research, do some fine tuning, and then release it at a high price margin and pretend it's luxury so that those of the Apple ecosystem can flex on the poor lessers. Well, at least that's what the Apple ecosystem portrays. But we don't really care about that. We just want to hear about the tech news. So, dual 8K displays, and they have some sort of something tech that's called a foveal some foveal rendering, so that it can reach frame rates above 90 frames per second, so as to not induce nausea while experiencing the VR content. But enough of that, on to the next news. AMD Radeon RX 6800 XT 12 gigabyte GDDR6 memory version teased. So, an AMD logo with a RX 6700 XT graphics card has been leaked by I don't know how to pronounce these words on these screens, so I'm gonna skip that. So yeah, the GPU is supposed to compete with Nvidia's offerings of the RTX 3060 variety, which also includes 12 gigabytes of VRAM. But this is basically a leak of a graphics card that hasn't been confirmed. But once you see promotional images like this, you know that the GPU itself is not that far away. So you guys, hope you got time to sit by your PCs and refresh those shopping websites, because I know these scalpers are just waiting in the wings for these cards to drop. You guys better be there to get this when it drops, because I know I'm gonna be following some bots on Twitter to know when these shit drop so I can get one myself. Next, PNY announces the GeForce RTX 3060 Mini ITX models with weird specs and names. So, I didn't do a pre-reading of this article, so you're getting my raw impression of it. So, excuse me if I use too many speech fillers to fill in the gaps when I'm reading. So, enough of that. Yes. You have the XLR8 gaming GPU. This is the design, box art, what you can expect. Has a little bit of RGB accents here on the GeForce branding. So officially, The base clock is 1320 megahertz, boosts up to 1777 megahertz. PNY's XLR 8 RTX 3060 model has a base clock of 1662 megahertz and a boost clock of 1852 megahertz. So yeah, they brought up the they brought up the base clock quite a bit. Also the boost clock. So the cooling is probably exceptional on this card for it to have a base clock that about 307 megahertz higher than stock or the founders edition or reference edition. So guys, by now I know you guys know the hardware specs. It's gonna be on a GA106 GPU die with 3584 CUDA cores, 12 gigabytes of GDDR6 VRAM across a 192-bit memory bus. The TGP of the card, or TDP, will be 170 watts. This is an image of the spec breakdown. On to the next one. So, Nvidia GeForce RTX 3080 Ti with 12 gigabytes of VRAM, rumored to launch April. So this is coming straight out of left field because basically none of us expected there to be a 12 gigabyte version of the RTX 3080 Ti. I think to do a better, more aligned competitor towards AMD, they should have gone with a 16 gigabyte version, but that's just me. But most of the rumors coming out were of a 20 gigabyte version. I don't know what's going on at Nvidia, but this is the information coming out by famous leaker Copite7 Kimmy. Go follow that dude on Twitter. Also follow me. The social is in the description. Enough of that. So it's no secret by now that it was leaked that it's gonna be on a GA102 die slash GA100, and it's basically gonna have the same amount of CUDA cores as the RTX 3090, albeit clocked a little bit lower, so it doesn't directly cannibalize the market share of the RTX 3090. But we all know if we can get basically RTX 3090 performance at a cheaper price, we are gonna take it. So this is an image of the official tweet. Just to repeat it again, as far as I know, spec for the RTX 3080 Ti is that number, 20 gigabyte GDDR6X, the same as I said on November 4th. Nothing new. Sorry, reading mumbling words. Sorry about that. Things have changed. Maybe the current spec is those numbers. 12 gigabytes of GDDR6X. So that's the importance of this article. Next, Gigabyte GeForce RTX 3060 Ti or Elite pictured. So Gigabyte releasing a different version of the RTX 3060 Ti. Oh shoot. This looks good. Hopefully they have these in stock when they do release it. so we can actually get it to do some gaming. Looks good. Card. I think they might have done something good with this RGB. I'm liking it. Well, these are just images. It might look different in person, might not look as good. So we already know what to expect. A slightly overclocked from the Founders Edition card. But the specs are basically identical otherwise from a clock speed. Next, Zotac GeForce RTX 3060 already in stock, available at 815 USD. So guys, the RTX 3060 that is supposed to release later this month, according to Nvidia, well, appeared on a foreign website for a short time. Probably it's a pre-order and they hike the price up just to assume what it's gonna be when it's come out. So what from what I can see, this is some foreign country. 79.990. Well, if I'm reading numbers right, RSD. I don't know what that currency is. It- It's what probably translated, converted to 815 USD up here. This is just my speculation, so you can take that with a grain of salt. So that's how I assume they arrived at that price for the RTX 3060 Twin Edge OC graphics card. If this graphics card is gonna come in at such a hefty price, it's gonna scare off most of the actual buyers of this card, that want to use it in their gaming systems, that they've probably been holding out for a while now to upgrade, but because of lack of supply, scalpers, and now the threat of miners have pushed the dreams of upgrading or even getting a GPU for your first build further and further into the distance. But enough of that, onto another news segment. So, Microchip accelerates machine learning and hyperscale computing interface with the world's first PCI Express 5.0 switches. So, PCIe Gen 5 high performance switches double the data rate of PCIe Gen 4 solutions while delivering ultra low latency and advanced diagnostics. So, guys, we've been wondering when we're gonna get PCIe 5 on PCs, like consumer PCs, because these are server solutions. They hit that market first, and then it takes its time and trickle down to the consumer space. But what are we currently going to do with double the data rate of PCIe 4.0 on our day-to-day systems? Or is it that just because it's a spec that is available, and because we consider ourselves enthusiasts, we would want the bleeding edge of tech in our main systems? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I would love to hear it. Final news article of the day. ASUS publishes full GeForce RTX 3000 series laptop GPU specifications, including TGP and frequency, for their upcoming laptops. So, come on, come on. Let me do a refresh. Sorry about that. Yes. So this is an image of one of their various laptop designs. This is their Zephyrus design, kind of sleek, somewhat business looking, possibly equipped with one of the Max Q variants of the RTX 30 series laptop graphics cards. And here is basically a spreadsheet, a chart of the motherboard, the laptop lineup, and the possible versions of GPUs it will be equipped with at various clock speeds, TDP, and power resources allotted to them. There will be links in the description to the articles that I have covered in this video, so you guys will be able to check them out in more detail if you feel so inclined. But as always, I thank you guys for watching the video. I want you to leave a like, subscribe, share the video so more people can see it with their eyeballs and enjoy the information that I have brought to you. If you feel that how I've brought it to you wasn't clear enough or concise or as informative or entertaining as you should be, you can let me know in the comments. I read them sometimes. Well, I read all the comments. But enough of that. Thank you guys again. This is Wolf. Have a great day.